My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back. Tens of the Gungeon. Lit Streak continues. Has had nary stopping so far. Well, nary. There was exactly one. Ooh, dog. Yeah, pat that dog. Pat that dog while we look at the rest of our... Alright, we're speedrunning again. Literally, like, we were given Gunter as our opening gun. So Gunter is an interesting kind of gun. It is an S tier, has infinite ammunition, which makes it very unique. Well, quite unique. There's other things that are uniquer. This is unique-ish. Just take that. What? Alright. So Gunter is like an okay gun for a while, but as you progress, Gunter starts to pay you more and more compliments. The compliments have 3 different stages of how flattering they are. On the 3rd stage of flatteringness, Gunter becomes a ridiculous gun. Like just an incredibly, incredibly powerful, infinite ammunition weapon. Like right now, it's like, yeah, it's okay. It's probably like, it's probably basically as good as the wind-up gun at this level. But that's because Gunter hates me right now. It's with rooms cleared that Gunter refreshes, not with anything else. So it's not enemies killed, is my understanding, it's just rooms cleared. Unless I'm wrong, in which case please tell me I'm wrong! Okay, I blanked there actually just to save myself 10 gold. 10 casing trouble. If I had let the Gun Knight hit me, it wouldn't have dropped any money. If it hit armor, it still would have dropped money, but... Wow, we have curse? Wait, what? Oh, of course we do, right. 0.5 curse for holding the Lament Configurum. Next time, aim a little better. Next time, shut the hell up. How about that, Gunter? If you're gonna insult me, I'm just gonna dish it right back. Are you kidding me? Number 1, you're a gun. I'm a person. Alright, so that wasn't really as cutting or burning as I wanted it to be. But I do want Gunter to still be in good condition by the time that Gunter comes around. Like when you have to say something harsh to a friend, not in a like I'm just brutally honest, which is code for I'm just a jerk, and I'm not interested in abating or abiding by social mores about politeness at all, or at least most of the time it's code for that. No, it's like if there's something like, hey, I think maybe your partner isn't good for you, or, you know, those kinds of, like, really tough to have discussions. You have to very carefully choose your wording so that you don't just burn that bridge from then on out and just not have a friend. Ah, strafe gun. The gun's so good, I dropped it twice. I hate that strafe gun. It's also just a point of curse to pick it up. But yeah, I'm trying to word my insults to Gunter such that Gunter doesn't get really mad at me. Think about the fact... So I ignored that strafe gun. Yes, I could have taken it and then tried to sell it at a later store, popped it into Gun Muncher. But there's extremely few scenarios where I actually like it. Not bad for a wow. You actually, what are they called? Grolix marks or something? You actually swore at me, Gunter. They're the random punctuation. Grolix? It's not Grolix. It's something very similar to that, though. Random punctuation to denote swearing. Although it's not always punctuation. Like, sometimes it's 3 wavy lines. But there are very few situations here where I end up finding the ability to sell the strafe gun, because what other gun do I want at this point? I'm using Gunter for the rest of the run, obviously. There's very few situations where I find the ability to sell the strafe gun, and then buy something afterwards that is impactful for the run. Basically, the only things I care about at this point are armor and passives, and probably not actives. So we're now on the second level of compliments. Decent use of bullets in particular. So now they bounce off of walls and they deal double damage. Top-notch work. Okay, we're now on the final level. Wow, he actually completely skipped over a little there. But now these bullets home as well. And they also deal more damage. So this is very much the only gun you'll ever need. Past here we come, sure. It also does really good damage. And it penetrates. I mean, there's basically nothing that Gunter doesn't have going for it when leveled up. And when it's not leveled up, the only thing it doesn't have going for it, you need to level it up. So I don't always want to use the Lament Configurum in boss fights. I mean, I could have even just walked away from that gun there. I don't always want to use the Lament Configurum in boss fights because the Lament Configurum can actually damage you as part of its activation. And if it did that, it would have denied me my God-given, rightfully earned pass around. So very similar to the last episode, I'm very much looking to speed up as much as I possibly can here. Consider each of these episodes a very long advertisement for my speedrunning series with Rito. You've almost certainly heard about it before. I've mentioned it basically every episode for the last couple thousand. But let me just quickly give you the elevator pitch. We both spawn onto the same seed with the same items playing the same character. The same seed because there are seeded runs in Gungeon courtesy of a modder. And then we just race to see who can get to an objective first. At the moment, it is to the dragon, but I gotta be honest with you, I desperately want to have a series where we race to kill the rat, because then it can be Rito and Raps in the rat race, which just has like a really sonically pleasing sensibility to it. Gunter cannot find secret rooms, by the way. Guns with infinite ammunition by base cannot at all. So that's all of the starter guns, KC, all of the starter guns, KC, Gunter. The guns that are infinite ammunition as a result of a... Sure, I'll take you. The guns that have infinite ammunition as a result of a synergy, so like Achy Breaky and the Betrayer's Lies, I don't think can find secret rooms, but I might be wrong on that one. So I'm obviously fine taking the little baby skeleton here because it's just extra damage for us. Nope. Explosive decoy. Like, it's good for stealing, but not much else. To me. Although, I would be interested to have a run where I have no better active than Explosive Decoy and try and rely on it a bit more to actually explore what I feel about it, because that does feel like one I might be pretty wrong about. Yeah. This is a pretty garbage map to try and speedrun through. Real confusing. Remote bullets. So remote bullets will remove my homing, but shots will home in on my cursor, but my shots will also deal 10% more damage. I think because I remove the homing from my shots, they will actually overall Well, they won't actually overall deal less damage. It's just I will overall deal less damage per second as a result. I suspect that'll be the case. Go Team Gungeon. You almost got me there, bud. And neat. Alright, this then up. Ah, damn it. I knew that one of these three was going to be a dead end. One of them is probably going to lead to an item room, which I guess is its own sort of dead end. And then the other one was going to lead to the boss. I managed to choose the absolute worst of the available options. Really? Oh, God. What a bad map spawn. Oh, rough. That was basically a full clear, but look at this. The fastest path through it is so wonky and takes you through an item room and the shop. That's not common. I could be try and be tricky about this and use the Lament Configurum and then try and clear out the enemies of the Lament Configurum while this whole thing is going on, but no. That's even a bit much for me, which is saying something. Sweet. Time to go. Black powder mine, damn. I know I only just fought the Cannon Balrog, but I thought I was on pace to be passing the Hollow right now. Let's still try and be on that pace. How about that? I think I will start. I say start. I will continue using the Lament Configurum. So that's slowing me down, but it's adding a little bit of spice into the run. It's kind of keeping things interesting and exciting from an item perspective, because obviously I'm not going to be picking up that many items over the course of the run, trying to speed run past item rooms. I think this is good. Or rather, I think this could be good. Never mind. I love that the map generation works a lot like life. Oh, this could actually be pretty good, and then immediately get proven wrong. It's always when you're at the crest of your flight that your wax wings fail. That was a bad movement on my part. Now that we're further in the game... One sec. There we go. Yeah. Now that we're further on in the game, there are a lot more rooms that have multi-spawns and enemies that can't necessarily be killed until they've finished some sort of pattern, which can be really annoying. Yeah, let me just put that ammo in my infinite ammo weapon. Good work, Ryan. You cracked it. Holy Grail, Reload Stone. Reload Stone's too expensive. I don't have the ability to steal. Holy Grail, Table Tech Blanks. Holy Grail's still really good. So Holy Grail is a trigger of a blank effect anytime you take damage. And because we have an amulet that poisons all enemies on blank effects, it's actually really, really impactful. Up here should be good. Yeah, we completed 4 unnecessary rooms. And went to a shop that we knew was off the beaten path, but we wanted to see if there was anything in it. I'm still kind of, like, in the headspace of having the Super Hot Watch from last run. So I'm making, like, small stutter movement steps just to advance time. Which is pretty unnecessary here. Okay. I will try and remember to use the Lament Configurum at the end of this combat, though. Never mind. Lament Configurum damaged me. Exactly as I said it might. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this jetpack on. I now no longer have the ability to dodge roll. But it's also a lot more speed. I'm just going to run through the game now. Let's see if we can make this like a sub 30 full win. It's difficult when we get a lot of enemies spawning like this that take their sweet time to die. So yes, I reserve the right to turn the jetpack off, specifically when there are forge hammers around, where you desperately need to be able to dodge roll. What? This is literally the shortest forge I've ever had. That is absolutely ridiculous. Good God, this actually could be a sub 30. Lang to the right time to prevent those knives from spawning. That's actually like a relatively tight window. I'm really pleased that I keep getting it. It's an even tighter window in turbo mode, which is... I think actually maybe that was kind of like training with weights on. Because I tried to get good at doing that in turbo mode, and eventually I was kind of okay at it, I think. Ha! Damn it! Almost. There you got me. That's no extra master round for me, which actually does mean the final floor is a little bit more dodgy. If we get caught out of position in small rooms just a couple times, we could actually have a really, really bad time. So I gotta remember to try and keep my wits about me. Yes, this run is good. No, it's not immortal. Like, obviously, I can't leave the jetpack on here, otherwise I just die. Inability to dodge roll against this attack is just instant death. Got him. Damn it, 20 minutes. Okay, 10 minute bullet hell. Do I think I can do that? I mean, with the speed up, maybe. Oh, God, right. Of course, I don't have a Nate flight, so I can't just go over that. If I read the map well, and I get lucky on a lot of my choices, especially early, and I don't get, like, too many bad rooms? Alright, well, this is obviously pretty bad. This is a dead end. Being able to fly is obviously an incredible benefit in bullet hell due to so many pits. At the very least, after our first selection, we got the shortest path available. Okay, that is the safer option. I'm going for the faster option. If I end up dying, that is the decision that will have done it. But my addiction to trying to make cool stuff happen is what would have done it. Because I think, yeah, you know, winning another run, that's cool. You know what's cooler than that? Winning my first full Lich run in under 30 minutes. That's way cooler. My first sub 30. Like, I've done a lot of sub 30s for the dragon, obviously. Pretty much every episode of the Race to the Dragon series is sub 30. Just not to the Lich. And there's two reasons for that, right? If you know you're only going to the dragon, you know you don't have to get that powerful. You just have to have an okay gun and a reasonable sense about yourself and, you know, some experience. But if you're going to the Lich, you just need more mechanical support as well. So you slow down to get more value on your early floors so that you can get more powerful. But also, obviously, there's the additional time wasted as you have to clear bullet hell and the Lich. This is actually our second selection of 3. We have done one dead end so far. Literally one extra room that we needed to. I'm cutting back into the map. I think this is the most likely location. If I'm correct here, we will have only completed one extra room. For the 3 phases of the Lich, it's probably pretty unlikely. Yeah, never mind, this is dead end. Okay, so we've now completed 3 extra rooms. Take that, teleport back. Yeah, I'm not getting this in under 25. That much is immediately evident. The 3 phases of the Lich aren't going down in a single minute. I would probably estimate maybe 3 minutes for the Lich combat. So if I can get there in... get in there before 27, then I'm going to feel pretty good. This is another dead end. Wow. Wow. So we failed the 1 in 3 at the start. Although it's not really just a 1 in 3, right? Because you do have a little bit of information from the map. But if we fail it, if we put it down to a chance, we failed the 1 in 3, and then we failed the 1 in 2. And I refuse to fail the 1 in 1. I am 100% certain the Lich is at the end of this path. So some of the absolute worst rooms in hell we've managed to avoid. That's pretty good. All right. Now I do need to focus. So 5 minutes to kill the Lich. All phases. Got 3 blanks. Holy Grail. Uranium blank. You know what? I'm going to take this hit. Just to poison the enemy with the Uranium Amulet. Lich. Goodbye. Phase 1 down. It took us 1 blank and 1 intentional damage. 26 minutes. Well, that's 26 minutes on the timer for my recording. It's actually 25 in game. And all reputable speedruns at the very least go by in-game time whenever it's available. So you don't want disparities between runners based on who has a better PC and can load the game faster. Keep getting hit during that wave. Those ones aren't intentional damage boosting. It's just really annoying to get this attack after this attack. And we had that happen twice in a row. Bit rough. Alright. I think basically if I make sure that I continue clicking this entire time, I will have this in time. I don't know what kind of record I think I'm going for right now, but it's a personal best, at least, I think. But then again, it's hard not to get a personal best when you start with Gunter. Why did I roll to you there? Knew it. Woo! Alright. Just gonna stand here, polishing off the Lich. Might even give the kill to the baby skeleton. The baby good skeleton. Get him. Hey, good work, baby good skeleton. And that is a pretty damn good speedrun right there. Hell yeah. Not every episode is just going to be me speedrunning through the Gungeon. There have been more than enough 1.5 hour episodes in this series so far. So if this isn't the kind of content you're into, I do apologize, but not everything's for everyone. And there will be more of the kind of Gungeon that you are into over the course of this channel. I guarantee it. This is probably going to make people think I died, though. 2808. Neat! My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Into the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.